A powerful and highly unusual storm system has swept across the United Arab Emirates, turning parts of Dubai and Sharjah into scenes of flooding, disruption, and urgent response. In a region known for its dry desert climate, this kind of rainfall is not just rare, it's deeply disruptive and potentially dangerous. Over the past 24 hours, intense thunderstorms, torrential rain, and strong winds have battered the region, catching many residents off guard and overwhelming infrastructure. The storm arrived with little warning, but quickly intensified. Lightning repeatedly lit up the skyline as heavy rain poured down in sudden, relentless bursts. Visibility dropped sharply, and within minutes, roads began transforming into fast-moving streams of water. Drivers found themselves trapped in rising floodwaters, and many were forced to abandon their vehicles and move to safer ground as conditions worsened rapidly. Entire streets were submerged in a matter of minutes. The hardest-hit areas have been Dubai and Sharjah, two of the busiest and most densely populated cities in the UAE. The most severe conditions developed overnight and continued into the early morning hours. During this time, repeated waves of rainfall intensified the situation, leaving little time for recovery between downpours. Low-lying areas, underpasses, and major roadways were particularly affected. In many of these locations, water accumulated faster than drainage systems could handle. Meteorologists are describing this as a rare and powerful atmospheric event, and a combination of unusually high atmospheric moisture and unstable weather patterns created the perfect conditions for intense storms. This significantly increased the risk of flash flooding, something not commonly seen in this region. Urban environments like Dubai are especially vulnerable in such situations. With large areas covered in concrete and asphalt, rainwater has nowhere to go. Instead of being absorbed into the ground, it accumulates quickly, overwhelming drainage systems within a short period of time. This has led to widespread flooding across roads, residential neighborhoods, and commercial areas. The impact has been immediate and far-reaching. Traffic across major highways slowed to a near standstill as drivers attempted to navigate flooded roads and dangerously low visibility. Authorities issued urgent warnings, advising residents to stay indoors and avoid traveling unless absolutely necessary.
Hello boss, salam alaikum. Me today no come job no coming today, me water.
Airport operations were also disrupted. Delays and schedule changes created uncertainty for travelers, while businesses and delivery services across the region experienced interruptions. For many residents, daily life came to a sudden halt as the storm intensified. Across the affected cities, the human impact is becoming increasingly visible. Cars have been left partially submerged in floodwaters. In some cases, vehicles were completely abandoned as drivers found themselves unable to continue. Water has seeped into underground parking areas and the lower levels of buildings. Pumps are now running continuously in an effort to prevent further damage. In several neighborhoods, sidewalks and building entrances have become inaccessible, limiting movement and forcing residents to turn back. Many people have been sharing videos online showing just how quickly the water levels rose, capturing the speed and intensity of this unfolding situation. Emergency response teams have been deployed across multiple locations. Crews are working around the clock to clear blocked roads, monitor high-risk areas, and assist residents in need. Authorities continue to stress that even shallow floodwaters can be dangerous, especially when water is moving quickly or visibility is low. Underpasses and low-lying roads remain some of the most hazardous areas where water can accumulate rapidly and without warning. Meteorologists warn that the situation is not over. Unstable atmospheric conditions are still present, meaning additional waves of rain, lightning, and strong winds remain possible in the coming hours. Even a short burst of heavy rainfall could worsen flooding, particularly in areas that are already saturated. With standing water and unpredictable weather, conditions can change very quickly. What makes this event especially significant is its rarity. The UAE typically experiences very low annual rainfall, and much of its infrastructure is not designed to handle sudden, extreme precipitation. As a result, storms like this can lead to rapid flooding and widespread disruption, far more quickly than in regions that are accustomed to heavy rain.